task, maybe building task. The place building task then would not be responsible for clearing out stuff in the area. It would literally just be responsible for going to a place and putting down the building. Psycho, yeah, isn't tree and stone rock or whatever. The other rock is one of the decorations. I think there are multiple kinds of rocks. I have them listed in here. Small rock, so tree, stone rock, and small rock. But it's very unclear from the entities, so like if you go and look in the demo doodads in here, there are simple entities that have collision boxes. The small rock is decorative, so I guess that's not a... I'm wondering if decorative means you can't collide with it, but it does have a collision box still. I guess if it's not selectable in game, it's not collidable. That might be one good way to figure it out. And then once I get to the end of the stone rock, small stone rock, there's so many small stone rocks. Now we go back to the top. So maybe it is just that simple entity. Because it's the only simple entity in this file too. Yeah, every decorative entity has a collision box, but you can't collide with everything. Even resources like coal and like all of these. Let's see, whatever that is, stone rock, that has a collision box. But all these little red collision boxes are the collision boxes for the iron ore entities. But obviously I can't collide with them. So I think those are just there to prevent you from, well, they can't prevent you from building stuff either. So I don't know what they're there for. But they have collision boxes, so. But I'm guessing, now that I'm looking at it, I think maybe the simple entity is the only one, because you see medium shipwreck obviously is collision. Small shipwreck is a collision, and then stone rock. So maybe it is just tree and simple entity that are collidable. But all that stuff is defined in the game engine, so I have no visibility. Right, yeah, I agree. Okay. So the place building task is literally just going to be, if you are within range to place an entity, then put that thing down. And I don't actually know how to drive that, but we'll make it work. So, player. Little player, there it is. So can reach. Build from cursor. Build the entity in the player's cursor. Huh. Okay. What is the clean cursor action? Position of the player's mouse cursor in screen coordinates. Oh boy. How do I put an entity... Oh wow, print entity statistics? I didn't know you could do that. So how do I put a entity in the player's cursor? Oh my god, so much chat. I love it. Okay, Fire Ryan, maybe it has a collision box to not allow other generated items to take the same space. I would agree. I would say that was the point too. But you see like other decorative entities like this overlapping that. So I don't know. I'm guessing it's maybe just a hang up, like everything has a collision box, all the entities, not sure. This is a very small box. It could be the whole size of the whole tile. Anyway. I'm a sag, pressing Q. Yeah, clean item, I think is the same as pressing Q. I guess I could look at what the controls say as well. What is Q? Clear cursor. There you go. It's not quite clean, but clear will work. So yeah, I'll take that. Okay, so let's have a look. Get inventory, get quick bar, get item count, can reach entity. That's not going to quite work. Update selected entity. Okay. Get craftable count, begin crafting, cancel crafting. Cursor stack. The player's cursor stack. So I need to put... It's read only though. Okay, so I wonder if there's an inventory definition for in their hand. Quick bar, trash tools, ammo, main, guns, quick bar. So the can reach, no idea. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to do that because I guess I just need to be within the range of the player's reach based on their prototype. Where are my demo entities? Build distance 6, I guess I can just be based on that. What's the difference between reach resource distance and reach distance? Anyway. So build distance 6, so I guess I could just say that my range is less than that. My distance to the target is this or less. So that's how I figure out if I'm in range. And if I'm not in range, I need to enqueue a move to be within 6 of that target, I guess. Actually, that'd be neat to parameterize the move task as well. The next thing is how do I actually put it down? So the player has a build. Player's cursor stacks. This is like when you click on something to like get it on your cursor. The Lua player it inherits from Lua control, but it is also a Lua entity. We can set the cursor position. We still don't have a way of getting the building onto it. We can clean the cursor, which is what we're going to do afterwards. Remove the building from there. We can build from the cursor. We can rotate it from there. Psycho, I wonder if you could pickaxe oil if you changed mining categories from basic solid to basic liquid. You could probably also just add it. You could mine both in that case. Your inventory fills with all liquid oil and you drown. Exactly. And that's and then the game, you can't play the game ever again because your character has drowned in oil somehow. We could play around with that if you like. I really want to figure out how to make this work. May or may not have a character, which is a Lua entity. Alright, so let's have a look at the Lua entity. See if there's anything there for like building stuff on the ground. We could order deconstruction. Oh no, that would that would set the player to be deconstructed by robots. Probably not quite right. Open, close, transport line. Copy settings. Destructible, mineable, rotatable, operable. We have a health, we have a direction. Stack. Can only be used if this is item entity. Okay, makes sense. Held stack. Currently held in an inserter's hand. Okay. Time to live. Color signal state to be looted. Alright, well I guess we can just do this the dumb way. And that is move into range. So if my distance to that position is less than what are we doing here? So this is the place building task. Okay, great. So we're not going to worry about clearing entities out. We're not going to worry about placing. We're just going to if util.distance between the player's position and the arg's position? No, not arg, sorry, self.position. Because I believe the place building task, and this will be defined in the build module task. Place building. It's going to have a type, a position, and a direction. Okay. Position, right? Yep. So if the distance is greater than the player.prototype, no, the player doesn't have a prototype. The player has a character, which is an entity. Okay. Dot. Crosses fingers for the build distance being available. Why does this always like lose where I was in this file? I guess we can double click it to make it open. Build underscore distance. Show me potato salad. So if that's greater, then we need to do a move task. So then we're going to args dot machine push start move to point task new. And the position, I mean, really what I want it to be is like the hitbox less where I am, you know? Like, I want to be not quite there. I want to be there minus like 2 feet or whatever. But let's just do like 1 tile north of the edge of the hitbox of the building. Something like that. Prototype was game.entity prototypes for self.type. So that's the type of building that we want to build. Then let's say like move destination is going to be self.position. But then we want to change the move destination .y to be the prototype. Well, move destination y, first of all, minus the prototype, no, plus prototype collision box left top .y. So the reason it has to be plus is because the collision box left top is negative numbers. So that's how that works. So then we're going to move to the move destination. Okay. Else, we are within building range of the building. Oh, let's do this plus 1. Well, minus 1. So we'll get to the top, then one more unit up just because. Okay, great. So then we don't need this unless we are actually moving. So put that inside here.